Well, it's not really a surprise because it was already evident in the December communication by the ECB that they were going maybe for 2 times 50. But it's always a bit difficult to understand how you can be on a meeting by meeting approach and still pre-committing to another 50 basis points for the next March meeting. So yes, it's a confirmation, but a hard confirmation that they're heading towards a tighter policy. And they made it very clear also that they wanted to maintain that restrictive policy for as long as needed to bring inflation down. I think that there's tough language as well. That probably is a reaction to the incoming core inflation data that we had yesterday that showed steady inflation above 5% for the energy and food part. So that's something that the ECB is closely watching, and it certainly warrants some further tightening down the road to ensure that inflation eventually subsides.
You saw Eurozone inflation did, however, drop off, even if it was a little bit to that 8.5% figure. You had the likes of Spain, though, surprising to the upside. Is that the kind of data that perhaps still sits on the mind of the ECB, saying, yeah, because of that, we really can't let up on this hawkish stance?
Yeah, I think that's right. And in the case of Spain, what you've seen is that core inflation has continued rising and actually crossing significantly above the headline figure. And that's something that the ECB would not want to see at the European-wide level, because that would mean that the second round effect are fully at play, and that probably wage settlements would be a bit higher. There was a clear reference to the expectations of faster wage growth going forward. So that's something that the ECB will be watching very, very closely in the coming months.
Axel, I don't mean to sound flippant, but I'm just wondering if the ECB hiked 50 basis points today and then signaled another 50 basis point hike in March, why didn't they just hike 100 basis points in one go?
They could have done that, I think, but they had that guidance from December. I think they didn't want to deviate from that. That would have been seen as another hawkish twist to that communication. So I don't think that they wanted to go this far. But certainly, judging by the market reaction, it's sort of it's not enough. If they wanted to actually get the message across and raise and tighten broader financial conditions, well, that's not been a success so far.